Yo, what's up guys? My name's Spirit and I'm here to bring you some tips and tricks to help you get better with StarLord, as well as a new glitch / tech, because we're able to replicate it, that will really help you with his ult. Alright, so first of all, I know you guys are all here because of the thumbnail about the ult. It's hard to do, not really, but you know, if you don't have a good mouse. This is when you pop his ult, right? This is what it looks like. You know, free aimbot, da-da-da-da. It's cool, right? It's awesome. Alright, so the tech is basically hitting your Q and primary fire at the exact same time to skip.
Here they come.
There we go, like that. So it basically gives you 2 more seconds of ult time, and it is incredibly useful so you don't get sniped by a Hella or a Hawkeye while you're in your startup animation. You know, it can just help your team out a lot. You know, it's kind of hard to replicate, but you know, with enough practice, it's definitely something that you should be able to do.
Here they come.
Oh, I got it. It's just you're tapping Q, you're not holding Q. Alright, now to get into actual, you know, functional tips and tricks for StarLord. Basically, I know that the combo for StarLord that is initially given says to do this. Like, I get aim, boom, all that, then... That's a huge waste. That is a huge waste. And, you know, if you watch any of my other videos, you'll see that rarely ever, unless I'm panicking. And in that moment, I'm making a mistake. Am I doing a, you know, double flip like that? That's not what you want to be doing. But basically, what you're going to want to do is also utilize your jetpack. Really utilize your jetpack. You can't pop your jetpack and go behind you, as a lot of you guys know. But you can use it in short bursts that will activate it for longer. Like something I like to do is I like to shoot you like that. Flip. It, you know, if it's a Hawkeye or a Hella, that'll help you out a lot. What really sucks though is sometimes you're gonna get picked no matter what. If they're good, they're good. But that'll really help you. You know, changing directions, using one flip, but only one. And if you're running out, like if you don't have your extra one, I wouldn't do it. Don't know that the flip fully reloads your guns. So utilize that. So you're going to utilize that so you can hit your shots. You know, I'm new to KBM, so my aim isn't the best. I just started playing a week and a half ago. But it's like your flips reload your bullets. It's kind of a waste to do that on a full mag, or you know, on a almost full mag. There's kind of no use to it. And also, don't flip around if nobody's shooting at you. If nobody's shooting at you, then there's no sense to flip around. And, you know, you're just wasting it, because they are so useful when you go up against somebody. And say this bot's actually shooting at me, you know, we're having our fight, and then he's actually shooting at me, then I can flip, and by the time he has to reload, I can then rinse him. You know, this E right here, people think that this is just going to be like a Reaper ult. It is like a mini Reaper ult, but they think it's just going to be the end-all, be-all, greatest thing. And you can just jump into an entire team of fully healed heroes with 2 supports and 2 tanks and just take them all out. That's not going to happen. Also, you are at your most vulnerable when you are in this E. You think that you're not, because, you know, you're moving around a bunch, but your hitbox is huge. Your hitbox is, dare I say, massive. You're really not going to want to do that. What you're going to want to do is you can shoot around like this and use your flight. Like, use your flight. Your flight is huge. So what I like to do when it comes to that is I like to, you know, get some shots in, you know. We're fighting, I'm getting some shots in, I'm getting some good hits in, and then I'm like, oh shit. Then flip out of it to reload, and you know, you're golden. From there, you're able to just actually rinse people. A lot of these people, you know, that you're playing against, you know, until you get into like higher tier lobbies, like I'm in Diamond right now, and it's not until Diamond that I've gotten people that are actually, you know, tracking my movement and, you know, thinking about what I'm going to do. They are usually, up until then, kind of just brain dead, and everybody just wants to, you know, get as many kills as they can as fast as possible, you know, 5-stack of DPS in rank. It's bad. But if you can take advantage of that, then, you know, you can be a lot better than the opposition. You can climb the ranks a lot faster, and you can get to Diamond with, I won't say ease, because if you're solo queuing, nothing is easy. But if you have a stack and your friends aren't, you know, handless, thumbless apes, then, I mean, it should be a lot easier for you. There we go, baby. Gives you an extra 2 seconds in the ult. It gives you an extra 2 seconds in the ult, and it's absolutely insane. And once again, the way you're going to do that is you're going to press Q and your primary fire. To make it a bit easier, if you have mouse side buttons, I bound my primary fire to, you know, my left click and one of my mouse side buttons. So that's huge if you can do that. But, you know, if you can't, you know, you're just going to have to do it. Or, you know, you could probably make a macro for it, but I don't think that's allowed. So I wouldn't mess around with it. Alright, but basically, remember, the Star-Lord is essentially kind of like Tracer and Echo all rolled into one. And what you're going to want to do is you're really always going to want to utilize his movement. You're going to want to stay off of the ground most times. And also, remember, Star-Lord is not somebody that you should be taking head-on engagements with unless it's a one-on-one, 2 squishies, like you and another, and you don't have to worry. You should not be shooting tanks unless you're trying to generate ult charge. That's about it. But yeah, remember, Star-Lord is a flanker and someone who should try to get behind the enemy team, get rid of the healers, take out the snipers, occasionally engage with DPS, and you're only shooting tanks to, you know, help your team and generate ult charge. You'll see that I have a problem with shooting tanks because, you know, I shoot anything that moves because I'm kind of brain dead, and I just started on KVM. But those aren't excuses. I need to get better with it as well. So I'm going to be kind of a hypocrite and give you guys this advice. But in the time being, I hope you guys do really good with Star-Lord. If this video helped you out, please drop a like, subscribe. We're new out here. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys ever want to catch me climbing the ranks live, I'm live on Twitch every day, 4 p.m. to whenever the f I'm going to go to bed.